Let's go. It's the last day of trial. Defendant lobby number 2. This is the defendant lobby, alright, but there is no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if... Are we now in for sexy court action? Maybe you should hit me on that later in Discord. Wink. Or Sayo. She's sexy, you know, managing all the sexy business, wink. I guess this is sexy court, by the way. I don't know if we need that. But we have Edgeworth as our, like, prosecutor, so I guess there will be some, you know, there will be like some butterflies in our stomachs, right? Some butterflies and some, like, electric chemical reaction when we, like, pointing fingers at each other. Something's been happening behind the scenes. Hey, Edgeworth. Knowing you've already figured it out. Who the owner of the 77777777777 ID card is, that is. Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. We know that he is it. Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out. You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything. True, not yet. In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for ruling. 5 minutes, Wright, and Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty. But you didn't do it! I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say. This is the first time he's ever done something like this. Yeah, this is true. Pointing fingers! I'm melting! Like the sexy, down, like sexy down pointing. Where's my face in this? The sexy down pointing. Yes, let's do that. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we've ever known the truth is to draw it out of her. The truth. Everything goes back to the SL9 incident. Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminiscence about the past. That depends on you. If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened. I think about it. Okay, I'm in. Let's make this a long trial day. See you in court, right? Oh yeah, and I see you in the Zeus. Good. Let's go. This is it. If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now. The pressure is high. The pressure is super high, guys. There's like no one around, no sidekick. God is now. Oh, let's save. Let's save inside the trial. I do that now to not softlock myself again. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. Defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make. Uh-oh. Chief Gant. He's like appearing. He's like, whoa, coming down from heaven. Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, Aji. Been back to the pool yet? No, I haven't been drowning. I've been drowning enough as it is in my work. Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I can top that. If you don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what is this proposal of yours? Pointing the first finger. He's like, Lana, that is to say, the defendant has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to do what? Oh my god, like Emma is hostage now. Oh my god, this... Okay, let's see. Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. Judge's name is Aji? No. This is like... This is like a cutesy like nickname for Judge. It's not its real name. It's not his real name. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble. Uh-oh. Me sad now. I'm sorry to crush your dreams like that. How can I make up for it? I mean, it's almost Christmas, so, you know. What's this all about, defendant? I'd just like to make one simple request and I'll be finished. Well then, what's your request? Your Honor, I'd like you to put an immediate end to this trial. Oh my god, her sister is hostage. Oh no, this is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. Huh? No! I confess to all charges against me. On February 21 of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman with a Niffy in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. No, Lana, what? Nani? Yeah, she has to do that, right? She has to save her sister. You can't! Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense plea. In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services. Lana! Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its cause through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please. Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. A request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Unprecedented situation. Oh my god. Sorry, I butchered that. Indeed, it appears there is no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise. This can't be happening. It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. He's like, all of a sudden he's like, it appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court find the defendant. Objection from Edgy. Let's go. Yeah. One moment, Your Honor. Yeah, like, Edgeworth's going on here. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature. Come on, come now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you, but why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut? Oh my god, he's threatening on court? Oh. He's like, dude, it's over, Anakin. I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant. What? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be, boy. The case is like going nuts right now. This alone is like making me think about this whole case. Like, I get even more excited right now. This is so good. With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Some kind of deal, huh? Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy. Hey, Draco, you are coming to the right time right now. This is like the real deal. Give it to him, you got him, Edgy. Yeah, point your little finger at him. I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness. Oh, to whom? As its first witness, the prosecution would call out Miss Emma Sky. I request the court hears her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. So I don't think we need to continue. I don't care what you think, Miss Sky. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. Very well, the court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant? Worthy. You'll live to regret this, mark my words. Yeah, he knows that he's... Edgeworth knows that she is hostage in this. Miss Emma Sky, please take the stand. Looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins. Let's go. Oh, she is here? Oh, cool. Now then, witness. Please state your name and occupation. My name is Emma Sky. My occupation, I'm Lana's little sister and I want to be a scientific investigator. 2 years ago, you encountered a serial killer, Joe Dark, of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct? Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though. I'm sorry. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Meetings! David is like, God damn it! Work is hard these days. You ruining my internet with your internet meetings? You stop that. Stop causing my internet to suffer. Stop the meetings immediately. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant? Yes, it most certainly is. Well, okay then. Judge is like, okay, okay. He sure gave in fast. Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago. The trip of yesteryear has finally begun. I hope you endure your meetings, David. Oh, okay, I see. Oh no. Yeah, and you have to fix my Quest for Glory 1 problem too. You know, work will never end for you. I'm sorry, my friend, but you will help me, right? Right? You will help me with my problems too, right? I hope you can, like, find some rest after all your work and meetings, my friend. Like, you're working so hard, like, every day. And you have kids, too. And a wife. And a dog. You're a good man. You have so much energy for all these tasks. You're a good man. I'm jelly. I never wanted Emma to witness. Yeah, I guess she was hostage. I guess, like, why should both were not there, and you know, it has to be that, right? It's bound to lead the truth behind this trial. Let's go. 2 years ago. This will be a long trial day, guys. I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. This is not true. It's a good thing you weren't harmed. I passed out. I don't remember much. That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth. What does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder? That will soon become apparent, Your Honor. You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. 2 years ago. So let me have a question about like cross-examination. Cross-examination is when the witness gives his testimony and both, like the prosecution and the defense, can ask questions. So in this it's only my side because, you know, the prosecution will like jump in on that, right? Goodman's 2 murders and the SL9 incident? Yeah. Yeah, Edgy knows how to fake it, yes. A man came running in. What man? A man? Yes, Joe Dark. He was a serial killer. Joe Dark was brought in for questioning on the day of the ceremony. We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest. Then he saw his chance. He fled the room, right? Upon fleeing the room, Dark, again, proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in a panic because the elevator was going up. Then he ran into Sky and Gant's office. There was a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened the door to have a look. That's when I saw him. Neil Marshall rescued me. What was the prosecutor doing there? That day, there were 2 people present during Dark's questioning. Deputy Chief Damon Gant and Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Almost forgot about Gant. Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony. I assume that would also be why he was the first to run after Dark. When Dark grabbed me, I thought I was as good as dead. Demon did sound about right, yes. And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in. I don't clearly remember what happened then, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. Can you tell us about that? Mr. Marshall jumped on Drake. Sorry, Dark, again, like, why do I have this weird, like, tongue twisting on Dark? Just then, the lights went out. The lights? It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on and lightning struck nearby. So the electricity went out. Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in the room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right? Right, but just then lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind. I see. I told the detective about what I saw then. Detective? Yeah, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case. Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim. Hear more. So you spoke with the Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago. Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial. And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw? Yeah, but at the time, the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture. Picture? Yes, I think she's mentioned that before. Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough? Ask about the picture. This picture the witness drew, I believed it was a very important. It has a very important meaning. But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture. Witness, would you mind if we add the statement to your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. I drew a picture of that scene once. but it seemed to have been lost. You drew a picture of the scene you witnessed, right? Yeah, I wanted to do everything I could to help the investigation. I can still see it now, whenever I close my eyes. That's strange. I took over the case after Prosecutor Marshall died, yet I never received any picture. Perhaps the witness is mistaken? But I did draw it, I swear. I'm not just imagining it. This picture that Emma drew, that reminds me. I guess I should check the evidence again. Well, anyway, let's continue. The scene that imprinted an image in your mind. Can you please describe it to us? The man. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. Back to the office? Yeah, this is good. Chat with your colleagues is also good. Yeah, if you have a good I don't know. If you understand your colleagues and your friend, good friends at work, it's better to work this way, right? I can't describe it. That must have been a real shock. Even now, when I close my eyes, I can still see it just as clearly. Tell us, what were you doing at that moment? I believe you testified that Joe Dark was holding you hostage when lightning struck and the lights went out. Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. I was thrown aside and the two began wrestling each other. I'm pretty sure I was watching them. Emma doesn't have any reason to lie, but Lana sure does. I need to get Emma to tell me as much about this as she can. I was waiting in my sister's office in that day. So let's go saving it, because I can save whenever I want. This is my shrine. And then I do this and I present to Des the picture, huh? Mr. Edgeworth. This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you would insist on denying its existence? Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture. That may well be, but that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold, this is the evidence list for the SL9 incident. Please turn it over, Your Honor. Turn it over to... Ah, what's this? Yes. What is that? You getting along pretty well? Oh, the first time you met him in person? Cool. Super cool, yeah. Hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew. You know, this is like the same thing. Like, I can't wait to fly to America to see my fellow, speedrunner friends. Like, wow. Would be so cool, right? Indeed, two men appeared to appear to the wrestling here. Your Honor, you're stupid, right? What's the meaning of this? What are you doing with that list? Me? Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list. Huh? These lists, they're different from each other. What? It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. Dum dum dum! These two lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here where they are torn apart from each other. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you. What? Ah, Nani! Order. But Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list? Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor. Oh, wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head. If this evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. Ooh. Yes, that's quite concisable. Mr. Edgeworth, it's possible. Let's see. He never turned... He never turned the page. Is something wrong? Do you even have to ask? He never, like, turned the page? Sorry, Your Honor. There is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing. No, it's not that thing. It's not the blue badger. Conceivable? Oh yeah, thank you. I butchered that again, huh? That's the thing. That thing that was dancing in the evidence room. Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives. I guess he was out of scrap paper. Evidence list restored and updates the courtroom. No! Blue Badger to the rescue, yes. Very well, witness. Will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago? Huh? Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor. What's wrong with Emma? She seems to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture. She's like, Let's see. This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. Again, I will like finish this case today, no matter what, so... The flash of lightning, was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. This is everything? To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind. Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw. Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder Prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. He's like, Emma's picture. Save again. Because I can. This is a picture I drew 2 years ago. Okay, we don't have to press this, I guess. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw? Of course, this is the exact scene. It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detectives. Are you insulting? Insinuating? Insinuating? Yes. We somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright. No, of course not. I'd better watch out, or he might find some way to cut my salary. I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives, so I didn't think anyone's story would have influenced me. Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you about this picture, huh? Oh, well, that's strange. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind, and yet there's clearly a contradiction here. No contradiction, I guess, because of the like. Because of the. Oh, let's check this, by the way. Oh, look, guys, it's the blue badger. I guess it is the stabbed in the back present. Yeah. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction. What? But I still remember it just like it was yesterday. Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out these contradictions for us. What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy report? This? The contradiction, of course, lies here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken. Oh, it's not pointy. The pointy boy is not pointy. Oh, the murder weapon is the freaking thing from the trophy, huh? Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright. But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too. If I recall, that tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body. It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dog was the murderer. Yeah, I totally noticed that clue, you know, like, yes. You know, I was like, yeah, but if you stab like this, you can't stab him in the freaking chest. You can only hit him in the back. But I guess, this was what I saw, right? I mean, clearly, I'm a good lawyer. I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma. Yeah, you object. Andrea, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem? Oh yeah, because, oh, we learned about this. Because the wound was not like, the wound doesn't fit the knife, and I guess the tip of the knife was never found in the victim because it is all forged evidence. And this because the knife was stuck in the victim like this, you know, was stuck in the victim. It was the part that was forged because this is the part where you know, what they faked, I guess. It's obviously really the victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken. Yes, this also true. Ah! What's the meaning of this? Oh, we object right now? Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand. Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there. This is true too. That's right, but what does this mean? Oh my god, more objections. The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness's memory is mistaken. That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time, but you were sure she remembered correctly. But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency. Oh my god, objection! Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already? About a little something called falsified evidence, you fool. You're treading on thin ice. You're treading? Threading? On thin ice, right? All I'm saying is that this broken Niffy tip might be the piece of evidence that we forged. Threading? Thank you. You can't deny the possibility. No. Oh! Why is everyone like dying in this court? Like we will like die all very young to heart attacks if this is going on. Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted, Your Honor? For real? Please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. Plot twists are leading cause of death, yes. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving a King of Prosecutions award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questions Joe Dark, along with Demon Gantendorf. This is the guy on the left. During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in this story there is a lie. I'm not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife. If that's true, then there is no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. Oh yeah, they're pointing on that before. There must have been another broken Niffy. What are the chances of there being two broken Niffys? Another broken Pointy Boy besides Joe Dark's? Could there have been one? There is another one. If the witness is with adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can just be explained away by a simple observational error. Mr. Wright? Slam table in very confidential confidence. In that instant, Emma really did see a broken Niffy. Slap. I assume then that you have some information about this other broken Pointy Boy. If so, please feel free to enlighten us. The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. There's the real murder weapon. Can I show the picture now? Or should I show the frickin' King of Prosecutors trophy? I guess I show the frickin' picture, huh? Present to this. I will not save. The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Right here, inside this picture. A picture can kill a man, and the picture's certainly not a broken knife. Are you stupid? This is a picture of the award ceremony. Ah! What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? It's the broken murder weapon. Look at how gently I slapped this photograph. Can we arrest the badger now? We're close, yes. Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding. Broken Niffy. That's a broken Pointy Boy. As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's Kniffy. That being the case, the Pointy Boy the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award. But it's plastic. Order! Order! Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken Kniffy was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation. But that it can't be. Oh, and why not, Mr. Edgeworth? Because if the King of Prosecutors Award knife was the murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed. What do you mean? I mean, Yeah. This man rising a Niffy would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Oh. Oh! Oh! Dying in court again. But the prosecutor was the one who actually died. Ooh. Ooh, he was killed because then he could, yes, forged evidence, yes. How useful, yes. That's true. What's going on? Here. Oh, this is by the vase. Yes, yes. Personally, I love Pointy Boy. Because it could easily be Phoenix. It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions. Who's holding it? Wait, I remember now. I remember everything. We were apes once, and we used rocks, and we had fires in our caves. It was very dangerous, dark times. I mean, she remembers everything, right? Witness, Mr. Edgeworth. What is it? Could you show me your evidence list again, please? This list. This one with that picture scribbled on the back. Nani? David is like, Nani? I knew it. This picture. I'm the one who drew it. What? Nani? You drew that? That's right, the blue badger. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture. Like the freaking... All this time, I've been trying so hard to forget. I must have locked this past part away deep inside me. Pointy boys? Perhaps because they're pointing at each other, huh? Even in the bedroom with their pointy boys. Easy. Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witness testimony. Would you please tell us what you recall, Mrs. Sky? Yes, Your Honor. First the knife mix-up, and now the blue badger? This should be interesting. It's not the blue badger. Emma's recollection. Theo's like, oh, I have an idea. When I saw that man, I want to know that. Oh, now you get it? Wow. Oh, you get. You were away when I like figured that out. Sorry. Okay, my girlfriend is not that. She's not stupid, but she's not smart. So she's average. Smooth brain. Theo is a smooth brain. 5000 EQ gameplay here, smooth brain over there. But let's not point that out. When I saw the man raise his pointy boy, I panicked and rushed towards both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the Niffy. Just when there was another flash of light, and that's when I saw the blue badger. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow. Hey, I'm advanced. Sorry. This is certainly most unusual. Yeah, try impossible. The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this year. That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago. Wow! Phoenix! Smooth brain! Stop! Please don't pursue this any further! Okay, but we should do that. Lana, what's the meaning of this? Please remain seated in the defendant's chair. But you can't do this. I've already confessed to the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that? Chief Prosecutor Sky, don't make me point my finger at you. Look at the twitching finger like, uh-oh, I'm going to point now. We've already come this far. It's too late to turn back. Snap. Silence! The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, please detain the defendant. It seems we're finally getting to the core of the matter. Begin cross-examination. I didn't like do an error so far. I can't believe that. Like, I'm so smart. This pointy finger is only meant for Phoenix, no one else. When I saw that man raising his Niffy, I panicked and rushed towards both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the pointy boy. Just then there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. Let's go. Are you sure about this? Of course, see? I even drew a picture of him here. But it was the chief of detectives who thought up this hideous beast. And that was just this year. The blue badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable. I can't say that. It's okay. Sorry. And now it sounds strange. I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department. I had this nagging feeling that I'd seen him before somewhere. Have you been pointing to other lawyers? Now I finally remember. Oh brother, just when you thought that thing had caused enough commission. Tell us, where in the room did you see him dancing? He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow. His shadow? So you mean you didn't actually see his face? With its winning smile and all. That's right, but I still remember it. He had 3 creepy horns. This is pointless. That thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago. The witness must be mistaken. That may well be. Smack table. But what's important is that causes her to think she saw what she did. Oh, and I suppose you have an explanation? If so, then by all means, please tell us what the shadow really was. What was it Emma saw when the lightning flashed? Who is this blue badger really? I just might know. The blue badger hadn't even been dreamed up when Emma drew this picture. Yet she's certain she saw its shadow. Smack. Ladies and gentlemen, it is in the defense belief that on that fateful day 2 years ago, there indeed was something that looked similar to the blue badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room. Mr. Wright. Sitting. In this room, very well, Mr. Wright. What is it what the witness saw in that instant? Please show us this mysterious blue badger look-alike. It's a vase, my dude. The mysterious blue badger was in fact this. But that's... what exactly is that? I have no idea. I found that. I believe it's some sort of jar? Present the blue badger. Like, it was actually the blue badger. He traveled into the past to save the girl. Like, you know. But Mr. Wright, it doesn't look anything like the blue badger. Indeed, it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint? I've got to show them the correct... Is this close enough? This is right. I've got to make it look more like the blue badger. Allow me to remind the defense, this case hinges on the witness's drawing. If Mr. Wright can't match the shape... Okay. The right angle. Right angle. good that this is not like... Oh my god, I can't rotate this. Like I want to like... Oh my god, this is so bad. Like this, yes? No, 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 no. Shh. You come back here. No, no, no. Yeah, this way is okay too. No, 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 no. Oh my god, this rotating is so dumb. Let's hear the frickin' thing more. Yeah, it's like this, but the other way around, huh? I hate this. I hate this. Oh my god, I actually hate this. Oh my god, help. Can I rotate this with my mouse? Oh my god, this is way better. Okay, let's go. No, it's not this way. Is it like this? No. You think it's this? You mean this? Like this? Stop with the biddly biddly bing! Like this? Oh my god! Infuriating! I wonder if you could search for that fingerprint. No, you can't. You can't do that. I tried that. I tried that. Rotate left, rotate right. Really? No, no, not E! Oh my god. We were so close. I didn't want to press E here. Sorry. It was close? Okay, this is all I need to know. Oh, I hate this. It's not like this? What do they want from me? Like more like this? To just turn it around? I know why this is not giving me penalty. Like, oh my god, this is like the worst, dude, the worst. The worst. So it is like this. Like this, maybe? It's not like this. Oh, maybe it's like... Come on, dude. Maybe it's more like this? No, it's like... These bubbles have to be like down, right? So it has to be like... It has to be like this, right? Like this? Do I have like blue color? The outer shapes. Maybe it's a hint of where to turn. Oh, maybe, yes. I have no idea. Must be more downward. I had that, right? I had it like this, right? I had it like this, right? I had this like 2 times like this. What is this? So the first time I had this, it was not right. Slightly, I guess. It was not close enough. Yo, this is like bullshit. It's okay though. I feel the DS like side. Oh hey Melody, nice to see you around here. How you had a blast with freaking Dark Souls. Hope you beat the bad guys. Yo. Look at Melody. She's like so good, like playing Dark Souls and all that. You should totally check her out. Like you. Be quiet, Raider. This is a court of law. No, I welcome you too. I solved the case. Hey Raiders, hope you had a blast playing more Dark Souls, I guess. Hope the fight went well. Hope you cheered for Melody. So, is this a miracle or what? It's the Blue Badger, guys. You're just desperate at this point? Oh no. I could give you hints. But you refuse that. Look at this. Look at the dancing. It's the Blue Badger, guys. It's the police office mascot. I'm solving crimes here, by the way. They kinda are helping me more. It has come to this. Oh, sorry. She beat 2 bosses today? Yeah, this is good. Like, take your time with Dark Souls again. Like, think about Dark Souls like you think about chess. Learn your enemy and play defensive for the most part. If you can't be aggressive. We allowed her to use the Black Knight's halberd. Oh my god. Which hurt on the inside? Yes. No one can possibly deny this jar's resemblance to the Blue Badger. Yeah. Look at this. No! It can't be! More heart attacks on court. So let's see. Order! Order! The defense has proven its claim. The mysterious Blue Badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this. I got very lucky and I shall use it. Yeah, it's like the broken weapon of Dark Souls 1. Like you will basically one-shot everything if you want. The looks of the Blue Badger was inspired by the urn with bloodstains on it. No, no. It was not like, you know, no one knew about the vase, so. Edward, my baby. Oh my god, like real feelings in chat right now. Real feelings in chat. Are we going like this for Edgeworth? Yeah, someone has entered the raffle. The raffler. Someone wants the key. Early on the stream. Oh, don't get DMCA'd here. Oh my god. I guess this is my... I don't know. The mysterious Blue Badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this. Oh yeah, Melody, good night. You lurking and get ready for bed? Ooh. Oh yeah, to sleep? Oh yeah, okay, I see that. Have a good one. Get a good rest. You need it. And don't get frustrated from the freaking game. Like, it's the only Dark Souls. You can't beat it. You come so far. Don't get like frustrated. You do good. So, you know. What else do I do there? I don't know. Playing with your DS or with your PlayStation 5 rumble functions on your controller. I have no idea. Like, I don't know what girls do in bed. I sleep there for the most part. And I eat chips, like a lot of them, in bed. And there are like little crumbs of chips everywhere.